share what we've been up to and what we're doing, and yeah, just sharing the message basically. So I've been doing this business for about 12 months now. And before that, you know, I was a stay-at-home mum. I've got 2 kids myself, and one of my friends actually reached out to me one day about this business, and I said no straight away because I just thought it was one of those things, one of those, you know, another one of those bloody pill things on the market, you know. Yeah, so I said no straight away, and it took me 8 months to say yes to this. So what drew me into this business was the products. I wanted to get my products for cheaper because I just believed in them and they just met all of my beliefs basically. And yeah, so I wanted to get my products for cheaper and just earn a little bit of an extra income. So I'm so happy that I've made that decision. It's been so far out of my comfort zone because it's not something that I ever saw me doing or thought that I would ever be doing. So it's completely out of my comfort zone, but I've had so much fun, met so many amazing people, and just a part of an amazing community. So yeah, so just wanted to share that and share our community. So basically today we're just going to hear from a couple of ladies, hear their stories about their you know, their business story and their product story, and yeah, just a little bit of information on the business itself and the products itself as well. So now I'm going to pass over to Heidi, who is going to share a bit about the product information. Thanks, Heidi.
Hello everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for jumping on. It's very exciting to have all your beautiful faces here. So the part that I get to share today is about our incredible Juicy Body Transformation program and our nutritional support behind it that we choose. So with, if you haven't heard about the Juicy Body Transformation program yet, nicknamed JBT, it's all hosted online. It's all on Facebook, so it's super user friendly, and the basic little overview of it is that it's, you know, it's got to be yummy. It's because it's written by a master chef. It's got to be quick and easy, family friendly. You know, mums love the recipes, dads love the recipes, kids love the recipes. So it's something that the whole family can all eat and enjoy. And yeah, just it's not about, for me, I have failed every single diet I've ever tried. So it's not about deprivation or calorie counting. It's simply about adding more goodness into your diet, more goodness into your life. And for me personally, my relationship with food used to be, it had to be yummy, but as far as the nutrition or anything like that, I literally didn't care. I didn't know and I didn't care. I would love lots of takeaways. I would love deep fried, anything carb that you could add some, you know, chips you can add some sour cream to, or pasta you can put some melted cheese on. That was kind of like my major food group. I literally ate a lot of carbs and didn't care too much about nutrition. So for me, this has just completely transformed my relationship with food. I now crave more goodness, and I'm not perfect, so even if I'm having sort of a bit of a naughty meal, I still have to add some plant and some goodness to my plate. So for me, it's changed my energy levels and just, yeah, literally transformed my relationship with food. So with our nutritional support, we love to just flood our blood with awesome goodness, and like attracts like. So the more good you put into your body, the more good you're going to crave. And honestly, it's a little bit ridiculous. I never liked healthy foods before, and now I go and buy kale. So there's kale in our veggie caps, which I was like, oh, why am I eating kale? So we have our fruit, our veg, and our berry blends. So these are our capsules that only have whole foods in them. They literally have things like carrot, cabbage, kale, broccoli, you know, apple, orange, cherry, pineapple, grape, raspberry, bilberry, blueberry. Like, they're literally just real foods, just super nutritional plants. So for the Juice Plus capsules, the way that they are made is that we have these phenomenal farms where the produce is left to ripen at its peak, so you're getting the maximum nutrition from these plant, and then it is taken straight to a processing plant. So not put in cold storage, let the nutrients slowly seep out. If you're, they're going to pulp an apple, they take the whole apple, the skin, the pip, the seeds, everything, all those goodness, all that bits we normally chop off and throw away, they're actually jam-packed with nutrients. So that whole plant goes into the pulper, and then just really low temperatures, the water and the sugars are evaporated. So then you're just left with this really nutrient dense powder, which they pop in a little capsule, so that you're not having to put it in water and swirl it around and taste it. You're just literally swallowing it. You get gets absorbed really quickly and easily. I think in like 20-30 minutes absorbed into your body, and you're getting that nutrient dense goodness. So as much as I've just improved so much since I've started on the Juicy Body Transformation Program, I know even on a perfect day, I'm not getting what scientists recommend, which is 9 to 12 serves of different types of fruit, veg, and berries. So with these, you're getting that whole rainbow. You're getting that broad spectrum of all the different things your body needs. So I just love these. And we only have a few products, which is awesome because I like to keep it simple. So less for me to remember. So with those awesome capsules, our company, we love them. We call them the company with the heart, because they truly are. If you're an adult on those capsules, you can either sponsor, say, an older child who will happily take capsules, or a younger child who would love something that's a bit easier. These are our chews. They are super yummy. I catch myself sometimes sneaking some of the kids' ones if I'm looking for a sweet treat in the afternoon. Instead of being something nasty and full of sugar, I'm sneaking a treat that is 17 different varieties of fruits and veggies. So if you have a child that is between the ages of 4 to 18, you can sponsor them for 4 years for free if you stay on the product. So, my little ones love them, and they're a bit too young for me to sponsor them for free. So I sponsor my nephew. And I asked his mum how he went last winter. He usually gets pretty sick and has to have his puffer, and have to have his borrow his nebulizer off his auntie just to help with his breathing, because he gets a lot of colds over winter. And I asked her how he went, and she said he got sick a couple of times, but he recovered so much quickly. So instead of literally being sick the entire winter, had a couple little colds, and he did not once have to borrow that nebulizer off his auntie. She said to me, Heidi, that did not leave my house. So for me, that is just phenomenal that for free, I got to transform that little boy's health over winter. So that was just amazing. So yeah, they're either for kiddies or for adults who don't like to take capsules. My brother-in-law loves to chew these. And then our third product is our Omegas. So this is a completely plant-based product. There is no fishies in this one. So with your Omega fish oils that you go and grab from the chemist, the only reason that fish have omega in their bodies is because they eat a particular type of seaweed. So Juice Plus went, let's skip the fish altogether. No fishy taste. They're completely safe for people who have seafood allergies. Straight to the seafood and some other plant seeds, things like tomato seed and raspberry seed and pomegranate seed. So yeah, the Omega oil is harvested from those, and we're getting a really awesome clean product that has a variety of different Omegas. And for me, I've got 2 beautiful little babies, which you can probably hear out there, and they basically left my brain just drained. I felt like after I gave birth to my beautiful little boy, my second child, that my brain must have just left my body with him, because I would stop mid-sentence and just forget what I'd been saying, and I would forget things all the time. It was driving my husband nuts. We'd have conversations. He'd be like, I told you that. But I have found, since I've been on these products, it's been a couple months now, I've really noticed that my memory has just improved so much, and it's just loving it because it's so much less frustration for me. So Omegas are amazing for heart health, eye health, obviously good brain function, and a variety of other things. So they are just very exciting about our new products. And then lastly, we have our awesome complete powders. So they come in 2 flavors, which is vanilla and chocolate, and they are super yummy to just like in a drink bottle. If you're in a hurry on the go, you can, whip yourself up a quick snack or a meal that has got plant-based protein, no dairy, no gluten, so super yummy and easy, and great on the tummy. They contain fiber, they contain plant-based proteins. It's going to fill you up, and they have 8 different veggies and 20 superfoods. So things like alfalfa sprouts, broccoli powder, pea protein, radish sprouts, amaranth, millet, pomegranate powder, spirulina powder, just phenomenal things that I personally wouldn't go to the shops and go and buy and normally eat, but I'm getting them in my body every day. And because my kiddies love when I whip up a smoothie, they're getting it in their bodies as well. So just a fantastic, convenient thing. If you don't normally choose a nutritious breakfast, whip up one of these. Or if you're on the hurry, on the run, and you normally grab, something quick and convenient, but it's probably has no nutrition and probably full of sugar or fat. So instead, you can, give your body just some amazing nutrients. So that is literally our 4 products. So I've gone really briefly over them, and if you want more info, just ask the person who shared this link with you, because this product is phenomenal. It is literally so backed by science. We have, I think it's about 35 or 37 different peer reviewed journals about these products. So all the info is there if you are a research nut, but if you're like me and just want to keep it simple, all you need to know is they're good for you, and yeah, yummy. So thank you everybody for listening. I'm now going to share pass it over to the lovely Sammy. So she's been on these products for a little while, and Sammy, I'd just love if you shared with us how your health was before you got started on the products, how long you've been taking them, and what sort of things you've noticed so far, and what you just can't wait to see more of in the future. So thank you very much, Sammy.
Thanks, Hides. Hey, I'm Sammy. I basically have a 7-month-old little boy, and I was tired all the time, constantly, mentally and physically. I really did not want to get up to him if he had a big night. I was just not in a good state. I used to have swollen ankles before 10 a.m. I used to have extreme anxiety attacks. I used to have them at least 2 to 3 a day, and that was minimum. I wasn't eating very well. I had 2 trips to the hospital with chest pains, so which thank goodness turned out to be nothing to do with my heart. I didn't have any heart attacks, thank goodness. I just found out that I had a spastic esophagus. And I used to have a headache every day and all day, every day. And I put on so much weight after having Leo. It was not funny. And there was at some point, Heidi was like, Sammy, you should jump onto the Juice Plus. Like, it will change your life. And now 2 months nearly on Juice Plus, and I have no headaches, no swollen ankles. I haven't had any trips to the emergency room with chest pains, thank goodness. I don't have any anxiety attacks anymore. I've lost about 3 kilos so far, which is slowly but surely, which is great because I don't want to lose too much weight all of a sudden and not be able to keep that off, which is great. I'm happy with. I'm eating so much healthier since being on the products. I'm in such a happier mood. And the things I'm looking forward to in the future is a more happier me, which is basically what I am now. I'm talking more to family and friends. I wasn't doing that before. I literally was just in a little bubble, and it was just my Sammy bubble, and I did not want to go anywhere, do anything. And basically since being on the products and talking with Heidi every day, my world has changed so much. So I'm looking forward to the future for a better, healthier me. Sorry, Heidi, you just about made me cry. And I thank you so much, Heidi, because if you hadn't put me on the products, I wouldn't be able to look forward to a future, because there wouldn't have been a happier me. There wouldn't have been a healthier me. I don't think I would have made it in for the next couple of years. There wouldn't have been another me, because I wouldn't have been healthy enough to survive. So there is a healthier future for me, and I'm very grateful for that. So thank you very much, Heidi. Love you, girl. I'm not sure who I'm supposed to be passing on to, so I'll drop you back to Heidi.
Thank you so much for sharing, Sammy. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for being open and sharing your story. You're gorgeous. I love seeing the changes in you. So, ladies, there is a business behind these awesome products, and I believe Beck's now going to bust one of the myths that this industry tends to have and the questions people ask. So, thank you, Beck.
Thanks, Hides. Amazing share, Sammy. A lot. You know, you hear some stories all the time, but you know, you hear different things all the time, and it goes deeper every time. So thank you for sharing that, Sammy. That's freaking amazing, and you know, your future's a lot more brighter now, and that's exciting. That's worth living for. That's for sure. So so when I first started, you know, I actually didn't even know what this was. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know. All I knew is that I just wanted to earn a little bit of an income. So a lot of people started asking me when I first started, you know, is this one of these things? Is it a... My toe. Okay. All right. Are you okay? All right. I'll give you a cuddle. I'll be finished in a minute, okay? You sit behind Mummy, okay? You stand there. We do this around our babies. So a couple of things people ask me, is this one of those things or one of those scams or, you know, along those lines. So what I can say is that pyramid schemes were actually made illegal in the 70s. So this is definitely not one of those things and not something that I would want to be a part of anyways. But what I'm going to show you is what a pyramid structure looks like. And I'm going to use Woolworths, for example. So Woolworths is a pyramid structure. Up the top, you've got the CEO. Down the bottom, you've got all the little checkout chicks and checkout dudes down on the bottom there. And as you move up the line, you've got all the ranks and whatnot that go up to the CEO. So you've got the supervisors, the managers, the area managers, and so on and so forth up to the CEO. So down here on the bottom, there's always a Lisa on the checkout. Down here, and Lisa's actually wanting to move up the rank. She's actually wanting to go for a supervisor role. So there's actually only one position that's available for that supervisor's role, and many other people probably want that same role too, because, you know, Lisa at home's got a family to feed and kids to feed and, you know, mortgage to pay and all that stuff. So she wants to move up. She wants more money, and more money equals more responsibilities. So she moves up the line, she gets that position, which actually means that she's had to compete with some of her friends down the bottom here. So I know for myself that competing with my friends in a business to get that higher role, I'm happy, but my friends are probably not going to be happy, and I've probably lost a couple of friends along the way as well. So as she moves up, the further and further she goes up, there's less and less opportunity for her to grow in Woolworths. And let's face it, Lisa's probably not going to be the CEO of Woolworths. So there's limited room to grow in this structure. So what I love about our company is it's more shaped like a rectangle, an odd-shaped rectangle. And everybody still comes in down at the bottom here, because it doesn't matter if you're Lisa on the checkout or Oprah Winfrey, you always come down the bottom here as a virtual franchisee. So Lisa's down the bottom here, and the same thing, we've still got ranks to move up into the business to the top pinnacle position of National Marketing Director. So Lisa, when she moves up in this business, she competes with no one. There is no one to compete with but herself. So when she wants to move up in the ranks, everybody pulls together and everybody picks her up and everybody moves her up together. So you can't get anywhere in this business if you are not a nice person and if you do not help people. So in order to move up, you must help people. And that's what I love so much about this business, is everybody is recognized, everybody is praised, supported and loved. No matter who you are, where you are at in life, everybody is moved up. And the reason that it is topless is because once you get to this pinnacle position, it's the possibilities are endless. There's no reason you can't go any further than that, and everybody has equal opportunity. So I see this more like a massive big family, just wanting the best for everyone. And I have grown in confidence, and everything about me has just grown because I have been shown support and love, and the community just raises everybody up. So I absolutely love this structure and think it's absolutely amazing. So that's a little bit about that. Now I'm going to pass it over to Emma, who's going to share with us the fun stuff on how we get paid and a little bit about how this business works.
Thank you so much, and thank you, ladies, to all of you for jumping on today. I'm so excited to see you all. My name's Emma. I've been part of this amazing community now for just over sort of 18 months. I'm a mama, as all of you are on this call, I'm sure, to a beautiful 3-year-old boy. And I got started in this business because I had started to really lose myself in my mummy role. My husband and I had agreed that I would always be, at home with our son and any future children until they at least reached school age. And I thought that that would be amazing. But the reality, as much as I love being a mum and I love being afforded that opportunity to be at home with him, the reality of that was quite different to what I thought it was going to be. I did find it to be quite lonely and isolating, and I really did start to lose myself. I felt that I was just giving myself to this little person and there wasn't anything left for me. And I'm a really crap housewife. I thought that I'd, be able to just have this pristine house and do all the fun, stay-at-home mummy stuff that you think, that you see on mummies doing on Instagram or whatever, but that was far from the truth. And I really did, I think the word postnatal depression possibly was quite probable. And so I really needed something. So one day I actually jumped on Facebook. Also, the other thing was my son didn't sleep. So I was zombie mama. Like my day started on coffee and toast, and lucky to get toast on board. It was like 5 coffees, and that wasn't a way to live. And I was prior to being a mum, I was pretty healthy and fit. I loved to look after myself and, had a bit of an interest in nutrition anyway. So this just, when I saw it on Facebook, it just made total sense to me. And I, loved the fact, initially for me, like Beck had in her story, it was just to get her products a bit cheaper. Then it was to pay a couple of bills. And then it basically, started to take the stress off only being on one income. And then my maternity leave had been stretched out for 2 years. And then I was able to definitely say for sure that I didn't have to return to work. So for me, it was my freedom. And it gave me a community of like-minded mamas that I could spend time with, whether online, face-to-face, or whatever the case may be. I always felt like I wasn't alone anymore. I had done previously to this something similar, but with that I had to do parties, I had to hold my own stock, I had to do all sorts of things that basically I don't have to do in this business. I can essentially be at home in my pajamas and just do everything completely online, which is amazing. And, if I want to go out and be around other mums and all of that kind of thing, then I totally can. One other thing I loved was when I heard about how we get paid. So, as I said, we don't run around holding stock or going to the post office or any of that stuff, because that crap's horrible. And, when you've got kids and you're trying to load them all in the car, no one wants to be able to do that. So when I learned about how we got paid, I was pretty amazed. I, previous to this, worked in a semi-corporate role in insurance. So I certainly never got paid the way we do in this. And we get paid 3 ways. So we get paid retail. So we get paid retail for connecting customers to the product. So just like, you get your hair done and you're really impressed with your hairdresser. So your friend asks, hey, where did you get your hair done? And you recommend, your hairdresser to them. They go to your hairdresser. You don't get paid for that. That's just how we recommend Juice Plus. People say, oh my God, your skin's glowing. Oh my God, it's because of this. And then, they just want a piece of that as well. So it's just sharing your story. We don't hunt people down and make them buy off us and make all our family and friends hate us. In fact, I have more friends since doing this business than ever before. We also get paid commission, which pays us every single month. I won't go too much into that, but if you look up residual income, it's something you want. It's something that pays you when you're sleeping, and it's amazing to actually know that I'm actually earning that every month now that I've been part of this for a long time. So not overly long time, 18 months, not that long, but to be earning that is pretty cool, and it's very good. And the other part is bonuses, and I don't ever remember in my business world being paid a bonus. I think like at Christmas we got like a ham, but I think that was even in a raffle. So yeah, businesses don't give away bonuses anymore. Employees don't do that. So I just want to let you know how our bonus structures work. Now, as a mum, one of the rules in our business is, because mums don't often spend a lot of money on themselves. So one of the rules in our business is that when you get a bonus, you absolutely have to spend money on yourself first and then your bills later. So I'll just show you how this works. So when you come into the business, you come in as a VF. I think Becca already said that. Then the first level you want to get to that you get a bonus for is SDVF. And with that, you get a $400 bonus. And because this is a helping business, the person who brought you into the business also gets a $400 bonus because they've been holding your hand and helping you along the way. The next level you want to get to is SC. And to get there, it's a $600 bonus. And the person who taught you also gets a $600 bonus. The next level is SSC. And that's a $1,200 bonus. And then the person who taught you also gets that $1,200 bonus. And our next level is QNMD. Once you get there, it's a $1,500 bonus. And then the person who taught you also gets a $1,500 bonus. And then our next level is NMD. And that's a $3,000 bonus. And the person who taught you, well, at that point, hopefully they're going to be doing so well, they're not going to need a bonus as well. But it's a $3,000 bonus at NMD. And basically, once you hit NMD, if you're working this business properly, it's very, very probable that you can be earning up to $80,000 to $100,000 a year. So not bad. And we've got some pretty incredible stories of some people hitting those positions pretty quickly. But, even if it takes 5 to 10 years to be earning that kind of money after that amount of time is pretty phenomenal. So, and then there's everything along the way as well, which comes with all of that. So it's amazing. And, the thing I really love about this business, though, isn't what I get out of it. It's watching everybody else grow and flourish as well. And, that to me is just incredible when I think of how far, like, say, for example, Beck's come from when she first started, who told me I'm never going to get on one of those Zoom things. I'm not going to do Facebook Lives, to now doing Facebook Lives, setting up and creating her own Zoom event, this is Beck's baby. So it's just phenomenal. And that just gives me so many beautiful feelings. So I'm so excited for you, hun. And I'm going to pass it over to Beck's beautiful new rock star, Jen, who's going to share her incredible business story. So I'll get you to come off mute, hun, and share about what you're excited about.
Awesome. So I'm so excited. Like Beck and Em have just explained, they're in this to help everyone else, and that's really, I love that. The sense of community that I get from these guys is just unbelievable. The business is purely about helping people reach their goals and to feel better, to be healthy, to be confident, to be, you know, mums and make life work. So that's what really appealed to me to start with. Once I got started and realized how many different things there are that you could do in this business, you know, it just got me so excited to be able to reach out to everyone I knew, you know, who, you know, which mums do I know that need a little bit more energy? You know, what families do I know that could benefit from, you know, having that nutrition brought back into their diets? And already, only probably a month or just over a month now, I've seen so many people and heard so many stories about this product that just is unbelievable. So for me personally, I jumped into this business with the goal to help other people. I knew so many people that could, like me, have that energy boost and the benefits of having your own business at home with, you know, kids is just, you know, and make it work. You know, I was so skeptical, but you know what, this works. My little one, she's 15 months old, and to be at home, to do everything that I normally do with her, and be able to run a business and study university full time. Like, who can say that that works for them? And honestly, you know, it's in those stolen moments that this business works for me. I'm able to reconnect, build relationships with other mums and families. And yeah, it's that simple. So I'm excited to see this, where it goes in my region. There's so many people I know that I'm so keen to reach out for, and I'm on fire. I'm ready to just keep hearing more about people and what this product has done for them. It just excites me, and I'm so excited to keep passing that on to everyone around me. So yeah, thank you. I don't know where we're going from here. I'll let you take over, Beck.
Thanks, Jen. You're so amazing. And I just love, you know, in the short 2 months that you've been doing this business, oh my goodness me, like, you've just gone bang and caught the vision, and you're off, you're running, you're gone. Like, there's no holding you back, because you're just gone. And that's what I love. You know, you want people to, you know, help inspire and lift them up, and just be able to do everything around their babies, or whatever they want to do, you know. So thank you so much for everybody that has jumped on and helped support today. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And if anything has resonated with you, if you would like some more questions or anything, please reach out to the person that invited you to this event. And thank you so much. Have a great day, and thank you. Love to you all.
Thanks, Beck.
Thanks, Beck.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, everyone.